Okay, Maryam, let's see if I can help you. This is the test that we are looking at today, and you have 10 paragraphs. This is just like what we did yesterday in the review, um, but it's a test. That's the only difference. All of your passages today are about pizza, because, well, who hasn't seen a pizza before, right? So let's look at this first paragraph. Most people have had red pizza or pizza covered with red sauce, but have you ever had white pizza? White pizza is made in almost the same way as red pizza. The dough rises and is rolled out. Toppings are applied and it is cooked in an oven. But the key difference is that white pizza does not have any tomato sauce on it. Instead, a white pizza may have olive oil or no sauce at all. I like white pizza more than red pizza because you can really taste the ingredients. Adding some fresh tomatoes to a white pizza will give it that tomato flavor without the completely overwhelming taste of the red sauce that covers most pizzas. If you have not had a white pizza, I recommend that you order or make one today. White pizza is my favorite too. Um, Here's what we're looking for. For each of these passages today, you have to tell me what kind of text structure it is. And in this first question, I've given you the questions to ask yourself to know if this is actually it. So watch what we do with this. We just read this paragraph. Now, we're going to see, is this chronological order? So, did this passage tell a story? Did it have a beginning, a middle, and an end? Did time pass? Really didn't. It told me about pizza, but time wasn't passing. It wasn't like, well, first I got up and then I took a shower and then I went to school. It's just about pizza. So, no time passed. So, I don't think it's chronological order. Cause and effect. Did the passage focus on one event that happened that then caused another event to happen? Um, I'm trying to see if there was even an example of cause and effect in here. Because I add fresh tomatoes, the pizza will have a tomato flavor. That's an example of cause and effect, but was the whole passage, was it all about one thing that happened that caused another thing to happen? It really wasn't. Here we have compare and contrast. So the question we asked to see if it's compare and contrast is, did this passage focus on finding the similarities and differences between two or more things? Well, it seems to me that they're talking about red pizza and white pizza. So they're similar because they're made in almost the same way. Both pizzas have dough that rises and is rolled out. They both have toppings and they're both cooked in an oven. That's three different ways they're the same. Now let's look at how they're different. How they're different. White pizza does not have any tomato sauce on it. White pizza has olive oil or no sauce. Um, Let's see. And on white pizza, you can really taste the ingredients. And on red pizza, it says you get the overwhelming taste of the red sauce. So this whole paragraph really focused on the differences and the similarities between red pizza and white pizza. So this passage did focus on finding similarities and differences between those two things. So right now, I think compare and contrast is the best answer. But before I choose that, I want to look at the other three possibilities. Okay, so here is problem and solution. Does this paragraph present us with a problem? So did this passage tell you about a problem and then offer a solution or more than one solution? Was there a problem here? There really wasn't. It was just asking if you have had certain kinds of pizza, and that's not a problem. So I would say it's not a problem solution. Sequential says, did this passage give you a set of steps to follow in a particular order? Um, It tells me here that the dough rises and is rolled out and toppings are put on and it's cooked in an oven, but it's not telling me exactly what to do in a step-by-step way. I don't think I would consider that a sequence. So I don't think this is sequential either. It really just gives me information about two different kinds of pizza, which leads us back to compare and contrast. The last one is descriptive. This is the only one that I think could possibly be this, but I'll tell you why I don't think it is. It says, did this passage focus on describing a person? No. A place? No. A thing? Different pizzas? Or an idea? It does focus on a thing. It does describe pizza, but it describes a red pizza and it describes a white pizza. And we use those descriptions to compare and contrast. So even though we have some descriptive words in there, all the descriptions are used for comparing and contrasting. So this first one is going to have to be compare and contrast. Now, here's what I've done for you. Because this is the first question, I've written out all the questions that I would ask myself as I was going through them so that when you get to the second one and you see you have the same options here, but you don't see the questions, you can scroll back up and look at those questions and ask yourself, and then you can make your decision. And that's totally what I would do. Okay. Um, you could also, let me think about how you could do that. I think that's what I would do is just scroll back up and see. Um, my best hint to you is read this carefully and then talk through every single one of those options. Because in some of them, like it was descriptive, but the description was used for comparing and contrasting. So that's going to be more important than the describing. Okay. I think if you'll do that for every one of your paragraphs, you're going to be great. I will tell you this. Um, the test is today, obviously. I've given you one answer already. I've talked through all the questions. I think you can see what to do. I think you're going to be just fine. But tomorrow is Wednesday, so it's our remote day for everyone. And tomorrow I don't have a read aloud for you, and I don't have a different lesson for you. I just have a quizzes. And what I'm going to do with that quizzes score is I'm going to give you extra credit. So if you don't do as well on this test as you would like, don't panic. There will be an opportunity tomorrow to start earning some extra credit. And if you're really upset with your grade and you need more extra credit, I'll find something for you to do. I can't let you retake this test again. So as you're doing it, be really, really careful and go over those answers before you submit them. Okay? Okay. Um, that's kind of how I went over it with the kids here in school today. I didn't even give them the answer to the first one though. I just talked through those questions again, so you're a step ahead. So I think that will help you. Um, just take your time, and if you are super stuck, email me. But see if you can come up with a specific question instead of I just need help with all of it because I don't know what to say. That's like saying I need the meaning of life. I don't know how to tell you what that is. Okay. So always email me. I'm always happy to help you. I can't always help you right that minute because I do have other students, but I will always get to you, I promise. All right. All right. Take your time, do your best, and we'll chat soon. Thanks, Maryam.